Hey Libra, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. We're going to be doing a reading for the first half of May 2021 or for whenever you find this message. So let's get started. Hey Spirit, bring through messages for Libra's highest good. Thank you. One overall theme from the Wild Unknown archetypes for Libra today. We just had a full moon in the sign of Scorpio last night. We will be in the energy of that full moon for the next 2 weeks. Full moon energy is all about letting go of something that no longer serves us. And when it falls in the sign of Scorpio, that is a heavy emphasis on letting go of what no longer is good for us. Scorpio is a sign of death and rebirth. Libra, you got the heart. Interestingly enough, Scorpio got this card the last time we recorded videos. All right. For Libra, the heart. It is possible, from an imaginal point of view, to sense the heart as a place. Either we are there, within the realm of expansion and compassion, or we have drifted somewhere else. There is no in-between. It is common for us to leave this archetypal center without realizing it, as the world, with its seductive twists and turns, offers us frequent departure. We may even become a stranger to the landscape of the heart, leaving it vacant for long stretches of time. The seat of the heart is often reclaimed by nature, music, dance, and the presence of children or animals. This card encourages us to move past the layers of life's tangles and knots and enter the wild and sacred center of the self. The most precious throne in the galaxy is awaiting your return. All right, so we're going to open the reading with my mashed up tarot deck, which is a little of this and a little of that. It's just rider weight mixed up with some additional major arcana cards, and I love it. It's fun, so I'm going to use it again. For Libra, Libra's energy. Thank you, Spirit. And there you are, Libra, Queen of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This queen is open to hearing whoever is in front of her, but she's got her sword on the ready, because this queen has had her heart broken, but she has taken that pain and she has alchemized it into wisdom. She is wise for what she has been through. And so going forward, she won't tolerate any of that same behavior. She'll use her sword to cut it out of her life. Messages for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Libra. Wow. My Lord of mercy, that's a lot of cards, Libra. Okay. Well, you opened up with the Devil today, followed by the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, the World card, the Knight of Cups, the Magician. There she is, the Queen of Swords, looking straight over at the Emperor. And 3 additional cards down here of the Chariot, 3 of Swords, and Ace of Wands. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck energy is the Hanged Man. This is the major arcana for the sign of Pisces. This is putting ourselves in a time out so that we can gain a new perspective on a situation. Okay, so opening your reading today is the Devil. The Devil card is an energy of addictions. things we feel chained and bound to, even if that's simply being trapped in the mind, ruminating over and over and over again with obsessive thought. That does not feel good, right? It's not a fun energy to be in, so that's devil energy. Devil energy is anything we feel chained and bound to, any sort of addictions that have gotten out of control. We can, of course, feel addicted to a person as well, unable to break the chains and whatnot. This is the major arcana for the sign of Capricorn. Next, we have the High Priestess. So this card is intuition. It represents our intuition. This is a person who is deeply intuitive, trusts their inner guidance, like doesn't trust the words they're hearing. They listen only to the way that the energy is feeling. It's a major arcana for the water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They are known to be the most intuitive of the signs. Don't get twisted up on sun sign, though, because everybody has a rising, a moon, a Venus placement. For instance, my Venus placement's in Libra, but my sun sign is Scorpio. This High Priestess knows a lot of secrets, knows all the secrets of the universe, but doesn't share them. So she is a card of secrets. Interesting, she's right there next to the devil. Next, we have this beautiful Ace of Cups. This is a brand new beginning in love. Something that is emotionally blissful, like to the point of your emotions are just bursting out of you. You're just so happy. It's just overflowing joy, right? Brand new beginning with the Ace. And the World is coming next. And the World is a completion energy. And she is looking over in the direction of that Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. So it's like one thing has tied up. One thing is tied up. We've gone through a maturation process, perhaps a graduation process, perhaps something we've worked towards. The energy of the World, though, is leveling up. It's graduating. It's having learned lessons, and now we're moving forward wiser. And she is looking straight over at that cup of love. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. So Romeo here is riding in to offer this cup of love. He is my dating card. This knight is going to romance whoever is in front of them. We're riding forward, emotionally forward, offering this love gesture. The Magician is next, coming under the High Priestess. That's interesting. They are, of course, a couple, like a magical couple. The Magician is the major arcana for Gemini. First, I'll say that. But then this energy is quite simply somebody who is trying to manifest something into their life. So bringing it out of the realm of thought down here into the tangible reality where we can experience it. Next, we have that Queen of Swords. We've already discussed her. She is protective of herself. So she is still open to communicating with whoever is in front of her. And the person who is in front of her is the Emperor. The Emperor is the major arcana for the sign of Aries. I do believe Aries and Libra are polarity of each other, directly across the zodiac wheel from one another. So that's interesting. They share the same axis. The Emperor is a boss. The Emperor is somebody who is control of a situation, in control of his life at the very least. I have seen the Emperor show up showing just as a facade, trying to create the illusion that they're in control of their life. But today I'm not feeling that. We will clarify, of course, but the Emperor generally is an energy of somebody who is the boss. And you're not telling this person where to go or what to do. You're asking this person what is your job today? You know, because this is the boss. He's handing out the task. Here we have the Chariot riding in next. This is the major arcana for Cancer. Interesting. Capricorn and Cancer are polarity of each other. They share the same axis on the zodiac wheel. I'm just making mention of it because I'm noticing it. That's interesting to me. Next, we have the Three of Swords. Well, I'm sorry, the Chariot. Let's talk about the Chariot. The Chariot, you need to know yourself very well in order to drive this Chariot to victory. This is a card of victory, but you need to know yourself very well in order to handle those reins and not go off into the weeds in self-sabotage land. What makes us do self-sabotaging things is our subconscious programming. Okay, so our subconscious mind is like a computer program. It runs in the background. Some of the programs are serving us, some of them are not. So with the Scorpio full moon, perhaps we can start looking at things that are not serving us, looking at the shadow that needs to be made conscious and embraced. Honestly, there's all sorts of connections with that as far as, you know, healing the inner child, healing from previous heartbreaks concerning relationships, with this Three of Swords coming next. And it's catty cornering the Queen here, right? So like I said, this Queen has dealt with heartbreak and it's still kind of attached to her because the way it's falling on the table here, it's like these corners are touching. So it's like she's really not let go entirely of some crap in the past as far as like taking that pain and being able to just be wiser because of it, but not holding on to the pain of it, moving back into this heart space here with this Ace of Cups. And holy crap, I'm just noticing now we've got the Ace of Wands right under her. So this Queen of Swords, which I think is your energy, Libra, is presenting kind of, you know, on guard, still with a fraction, a bit of this, you know, heartbreak still attached, not completely healed yet, but maybe here with this High Priestess energy and the Magician, that is perhaps what you are trying to do here, is do the inner work of connecting with the High Priestess and the intuition to manifest this healing. We're going to clarify in a moment, but with your energy of the Queen of Swords here being cradled, bookend, sandwiched by these two aces, this is beautiful, Libra. This is beautiful. Brand new, passionate beginning in an emotionally satisfying place. This is next level, okay? Next freaking level. This is definitely graduating. Ooh, graduating, moving back into the heart space, Libra. Wow, moving back into that heart space with that Ace of Cups. What do we want to clarify with? I think ethereal visions today. For Libra. Clarity on this spread for Libra, please. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, with the clarity. Yes. Look at this beautiful sun. The Sun card is major arcana for Leo, but this energy of this card is bliss, happiness, healing, abundance, joy, laughter, all of the good feels, all of the good things, all of the things that make life worth living are brought to us by the Sun. All right, let's look at this Devil. Why is the Devil here in Libra's reading? You got another ace, the Ace of Swords. Something is, ooh, and the Sun is still on the bottom of the deck, even though I just shuffled a bunch. So something has come to light, Libra. We are very clear in the mind space here, I'd say, with the Ace of Swords. Swords represents our thoughts. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Air energy with the swords. We are very clear. Something has come to light concerning a toxic energy. Okay. Okay, so what's become clear? What are we going to do about it? Are we taking action? So are we cutting something out of our life with that Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords? Ace of Swords and the Devil. Anything else? Ooh, goodness. We're cutting out third-party energies, I'd say. Okay, so listen. The Queen of Wands, she's fabulous. I love her. But when she shows up with certain other cards, she's a mistress card. Wand energy is passion. Okay, so that wand she's holding there, it represents passion. Okay, got it? And yeah, she's riding in with the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is riding forward with that stick. This is somebody who literally just wants to get laid. That's it. There's a player energy. Knight of Wands is not someone who's sticking around. They are not in it for a relationship. They're in it just to get some. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that as long as they're being honest about it. You be honest about it. You don't want a relationship, whatever. I'm just in it for some fun, no problem. But if you're not honest about it, with that Devil card being there, I feel like somebody was not honest about it. Okay. If you're honest about it, it gives the other person the option to participate or not. But if you're coming across like, oh yeah, whatever, it came to light. Okay, so that's all we really need to know there. Come to light with that Ace of Swords. High Priestess is next. She keeps secrets, but she's feeling like intuition. Three of Wands is clarifying the High Priestess. So the Three of Wands is an energy of our ships arriving. Okay, so like back in the day when they used to send off their ships to gather spices, and then they would come back loaded with spices from other countries, that would have taken a long time. That would have taken probably a year or 2 years. So there's an excitement to this card that is so understated, I feel, in the world of tarot, because I know people don't want to wait. They want it yesterday. I get it. I've got a lot of Mars energy in my chart. I know. I want it yesterday too. But there is something to be said with divine timing and trusting in that, and then everything works out better than you ever could have expected. And so the ships are arriving here. Trusting the intuition, knowing deep in our gut with that High Priestess that our ships are arriving. Are they in port right now? No, but he can see them. And so can you imagine how excited you would be after 2 freaking years of waiting for these boats to come back? I mean, now they're here and it's like, holy crap, they're back. You would start getting so excited. trusting the intuition that good things are on the way for you, Libra. And you know what? This Ace of Cups coming next. That's freaking beautiful. That's pretty good. Talk to me about the Ace of Cups that's in Libra's reading. What more can you tell me? King of Swords. Okay, then. So now we have a couple. We have the King and the Queen. We have a king and a queen who are presenting in the mental realm. So they're cerebral based. And holy crap, look who's on the bottom of the deck. It's the Queen of Swords. So we have a couple here who are both up in their mental realm. Okay, they're deep in their thoughts. The king is a very decisive energy. The queen, it's kind of like, it's still up for debate. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, all right, let's hear what you got to say. You know, she's got her hand out. She's like, go ahead. Let's hear what you got to say. The king, though, the king is very decided. But we have a couple here, King and Queen of Swords, who are obviously well matched. They are a match. And we see this new beginning in between them with this Ace of Cups here, this brand new beginning in an emotional spot. So yes, they are deep in their thoughts right now, but there is love here. And there is a passionate brand new beginning with this Ace of Wands underneath the Queen, right? That's a lot of passion right there. Ooh, this is getting spicy. Libra. All right, so the Worlds. This is that completion, that graduation, that leveling up. The World energy, please, Spirit. What more can you tell me for Libra other than the World? Thank you. Something flipped. You got the Hanged Man. So now that's tying me over here because you have the Hanged Man twice now because it was on the bottom of the deck over here. So let's dig underneath this Hanged Man real quick. Let's see what else is there. Oh, well, what else is there? Oh my God. Libra, oh my God. Oh my God. All right, we're taking all of it because it all fits because you have repeating cards. So yeah, so what's buried underneath this other Hanged Man over here? I want to know why this Hanged Man is coming on this world right here. I didn't mean it to come out like that. Just plain. Anyway, sorry. Okay. I mean, she is naked. You know, she is naked. And, you know, I did say he was coming on her. But anyway, okay, I digress. I'm a Scorpio. What do you want from me? I'm sorry. Listen, Hanged Man, flying out to clarify the world here, brought me over to this Hanged Man who's over here. And underneath him, let's talk about it. These are very similar energies. This is both hard pause, time out, deep reflection, doing a daily meditation, okay, in order to gain a new perspective. Look at the gold that's around his head, okay? That gold around his head is that clarity, that breakthrough, that mental clarity that comes through from having taken that pause, taking that time out. What this energy and this energy, Hanged Man and Four of Swords, what that helps with is this, okay? This energy of being trapped in the mind, repetitive thoughts, anxiety, depression, whatever. It's all the negative aspects of the mind when we have the 8 and the 9 of Swords. And it, to me, is saying that whoever has been in this energy has been in this energy because They were worried about their future. Are the ships ever going to arrive? Right? Well, look, Libra, look. I hope you're looking at the video. Can you see the ships right there? In this deck, you can. All right, so they're right there. They're right there. They're about to come in. So start getting excited. You see the green, the new life that's blossoming on these. Okay, so start getting excited. Yes, they are arriving. How do we quiet this anxiety? Time out. Okay, hard pause. Double emphasis. And that is what levels you up with the world. Whew, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Cups is next. That's getting back out there and dating. Knight of Cups, please. What more can you tell me? Five of Swords. Winning at all costs. No matter what it takes, I'm going to push through is what I'm feeling on that. But I want to get one more because the Five of Swords is not the nicest of energies, but in the highest sense of that card, it's sort of feeling like this Knight of Cups is going to get through no matter what barrier. I'm coming in to offer that cup of love, right? One more, please, with the Five of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Just a little more clarity. Why is the Five of Swords clarifying the Knight of Cups in Libra's reading? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Seven of Pentacles just flew out, but it flew out in the reverse. We're not waiting anymore. We're done waiting. This is no. So this is like, all right, you were so stuck in this Hanged Man energy, or somebody was so stuck in this Hanged Man energy up here, right? Just like hard pause to heal that anxious mind. Once that work is done and we're feeling better, we don't want to wait anymore. This is an energy of like, ho hum, just got to stand around and wait for the fruit to ripen on that vine, right? But no, it was in the reverse. So it's like we're not waiting anymore. And that's exactly what I was saying when this card flew out, because this is generally speaking a nasty energy, but it wasn't feeling like that. It was feeling like no matter what it freaking takes, I am not waiting anymore. I am riding in with my cup of love. I'm gonna manifest this. That's so funny. All right, so let's check on that Magician. Why is the Magician here? What are we manifesting? Why is the Magician here in Libra's reading? Okay, we're manifesting. We've chosen. First of all, this Six of Pentacles is knowing who is a wise investment and who is not. Not everybody that we invest in is going to give us a return on our investment. We can pour energy into a person, and if they're just like not giving back, then what's the freaking point? What are you, draining yourself? Stop it. No, of course not. Of course not. So this is knowing who's a wise investment. You see, this woman is only turned in one of those two people right there, in only one of their directions. She's even reaching out to him, okay? She's not even looking at the other person. We've made our decision. Somebody has made a decision here about who they want to invest in and is manifesting that. Okay, so now we have this little Queen of Swords over here who's looking at that Emperor like, not so fast, buddy. Like, slow your roll. But she is open to hearing him. I want to keep them together. Well, all right. Queen of Swords. Thank you. Yeah. The Queen of Swords is receiving a love offer from an Emperor. Could be an Aries. It's the energy of somebody who is a boss, okay? So that's how you're going to know who this person is, who's coming in with this freaking cup of love, Libra. They're coming in with a cup of love. The Chariot. What more can you tell me about the Chariot? Thank you. Wow. 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 Well, there's going to be reason to celebrate with the Three of Cups here, because the Chariot, okay, is a card of victory. It's the major arcana for the victory. And then you also got the Six of Wands, which is the minor arcana for victory. So there's somebody's going to be very happy here. I think this love offer that's coming in is going to give you reason to celebrate and have you feeling like on top of the world. Well, that's good, because we have this, like, you know, heartbreak here. Are we going to be able to heal that? I mean, it feels like we are, because look at this beautiful Ace of Wands that comes right after it. It's like, well, hey there. Queen of Swords again on the bottom of the deck, Libra. All right, so she's the one who's like, look at how pensive she is. She's like deep in thought, looking at her sword, because she's had heartbreak in her past, and so now she's just guarded. Yeah, I mean, hello, of course. But the Queen does alchemize that pain into wisdom so that it doesn't hinder her. It doesn't hold her back from moving forward. She's just, you know, she's going to want to make sure that the person approaching her is well vetted, right? So this Three of Swords, are we healing this Three of Swords? Anything more? King of Pentacles. This is the husband card in the tarot. This is the husband and the father, the dependable partner, the one who provides for the family. And then negative aspect of this card, if there was one, is somebody who's a workaholic, you know, just working so much to provide for the family that they neglect to be emotionally available to the family. So it's, you know, it's something to watch for, you know, it's something to be aware of. But generally speaking, this is a wonderful energy of somebody who is dependable and reliable and is the rock of the family. So I feel that is very soothing to and reassuring. It feels so very soothing for me right now. This Queen is going to put this Emperor through a vetting process, perhaps, but it does feel like the Emperor does want to come correct. And there we have the Magician again on the bottom of the deck right now. Manifesting. So this Ace of Wands, this passionate, brand new surge. What can you tell me about the passionate Ace of Wands, Spirit, in Libra's reading? This brand new beginning it's very passionate, and it looks like it's based in love too, with that Ace of Cups. Knight of Cups is twice. It's definitely passion with love. When we see the Six of Cups come out, this is a beautiful, emotionally based connection. This is somebody who feels safe. They feel like home. It could be someone from your past. Yes, there is an essence of the past connected to this, like you knew each other in childhood, that type thing. It's just, it is such a sweet, pure love of this card. It's not jaded at all, you know. It can represent a past life connection, you know, as well. Libra, this is looking lovely overall, with the Page of Wands here in the bottom of the deck. This is passionate, flirty messages, like passionate, sexy text messages and stuff. Obviously up here with this devil energy, with the mistress card, the player energy that all came to light here with that Ace of Swords. Obviously there was a need, you know, to recover for this, and, you know, there was this worry and stuff. So I see why we had this Hanged Man energy here 2 times, this hard pause. It's actually bookending this row here as well. Well, let's get you some charms. We did open your reading after all with the heart, so maybe, you know, after being in our headspace here, this King and Queen of Swords, right, very in the cerebral, up in the thoughts. Maybe though we're moving back into this heart space with that Ace of Cups, and this a brand new beginning with passion as well. So let's see, what do we have here with charms? We have a little owl, which makes me think of the wisdom that the Queen has. She has butterflies in her crown and butterflies in her throne. And butterflies, of course, represent transformation. Transforming pain into wisdom, alchemizing it. We just had a Scorpio full moon last night. The full moon, I don't know if I talked about it yet because I'm like channeling, so it's just coming and I don't hold on to the information. But if I didn't, it's about letting go. So there I go, letting go. I'm letting go of thought as I'm like saying it. But full moons in general are about letting go. But when it's in the sign of Scorpio, yes, we did talk about it. Scorpio is a heavy emphasis on death and rebirth, on transformation. And she has the butterfly, which of course is transformation. So we see here, we have transformed this pain, right? Somebody needs to step up to the plate and show that they can be a provider, okay? And once they do that, it is very soothing to this Three of Swords energy. Anyway, that was all off of that little owl there, that little wisdom. Then we have this little Hershey kiss, little sweet little kiss. Reminds me of just romance and being sweet to each other, and kisses, heart kisses, and chocolate. Then we have this giraffe, and the giraffe, for me, of course, always put your own meanings to any of these charms or any of these cards. But for me as the reader today, a giraffe is about seeing things from a different perspective. And we saw that come through with this Hanged Man energy, right? The giraffe has a different vantage point from most other animals. They have a broad view. And that reminds me of spirit. Like, don't get so worried in your mental realm, you know, and trapped in the thoughts. Lean back and, you know, let go and let God, as they say. Just let go of that anxiety part and allow the universe to orchestrate things, because they have broad views. So Spirit, we're working together right now. Spirit, through these cards out, they gave you this message today. You can lean back into their energy of the one. It's the one. We're all part of it. In my opinion, it's all one energy. And if you breathe into it with the High Priestess and you start leaning back into your intuition, you find that things generally have a way of working themselves out, Libra. So put on your high heels or put on your fancy clothes. You might be going out and celebrating soon with this little high heel shoe coming out. All right, Libra, I love y'all. I hope you had a great full moon yesterday. If you would like a private reading, the information will be down below in the description box. You can click on the title of the video and it'll bring it up. If you would give this video a thumbs up, that would be amazing. Subscribe to my channel. All of that would be super helpful. And until next time, take it easy. Bye.